Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I feel like I haven't really said that in like a couple weeks, but this video is gonna be my February favorites. So I'm filming 3 videos for today, so you're gonna see me in this little facade for at least 2 videos, but I'm going to do my February favorites. So sorry if you hear any loud noises. They are building an entire building near my building, so it's a lot of construction and the normal train that goes by. So this will be my February favorites. February was a pretty good beauty month for me. If you have not seen my mega huge haul video, I will leave it linked so you guys can check it out, because who doesn't love a shit ton of makeup? So we're just gonna jump right in, and these are the products that I've been loving for the month of February. So first up, we're gonna start with the product that I was pretty skeptical about. I actually saw what made me buy this was I saw Styles by Fash, her drugstore, I think it was like her favorite drugstore products, and then I just, because of her, I wanted to try this. And this is the NYX New York Color Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. And I really do actually like this. I don't like it too, well, I'm not gonna say I don't like it. When it comes to baking with this on my skin tone, I really have to go in with my brush to get the excess powder off. Maybe that's because I leave it on for too long, but it is pretty cool to bake with. But I just really like it to set underneath my under my eye. It does keep me matte under my eye all day. I love the pigmentation. They have 2 shades. This is the shade Naturally Beige. I know they have like a translucent one. I went for the natural. Oh my god. So that's what that looks like. I don't know how it just keeps spilling out like that. Anyway, I went for the Naturally Beige one because I like that it had a bit of a color to it. And I'm glad I got that one and not the translucent. I prefer to set my under eye with powders with a slight, you know, yellow or just a slight color to it. This is a tad bit messy. I don't know, a few people said they didn't like it because it was a bit messy. As you can see, like, and it just spills out on my, like, it's just a mess. But I'm just really careful with it. But I really do like this powder, and I think I might have paid $5 for it at Target. But yes, I really have been loving this powder to set my under eye. So I have a few powders I just realized. So my next powder is the Nye Powder in Topaz. Another powder that I've been loving to set my under eye because it's more of like a yellow undertone to it. It's not a bright yellow, like a yellow orange undertone to it, like a tan undertone. That's what that looks like. And I really do love it for setting under my eye. I love the Nye powders anyway. I love, but I do own Banana. And I do want to try the other shades. But yeah, I really do like this one. If you live in New York City, I always bring up this store. If you live near Ricky's NYC, they do sell the Midnight powders. That's where I got this one from. And they do also have the bigger size ones. But I really have been liking this to just really set under my eye. My next and kind of last powder is the Cover FX matte setting powder, and I have the shade Deep. I love this powder. I've actually used it to set my entire face. I love it to set my under eye. I can bake with it even for days where I don't really feel like baking, because I don't bake every day. I just like to set it under my eye, dust off the excess, and I just love the finish. This is a very finely milled powder, and I think that's why I really like it. As I said, I've set my entire face with it. As you can see, it's like a really light, like medium deep shade. That's what it looks like. That's what this powder looks like. I feel like in my camera I'm a bit dark. I hope you guys can really see me. From the screen, I feel like I look dark, but I'm just gonna maneuver my lights a little bit really quickly because I feel like you guys can't. If you guys can see me, I don't feel like it's like it normally is. So I'll be back. Hopefully that's a lot better. If not, hopefully it's not too much. I don't even know. But anyway, So yeah, I love the Cover FX powder. It's amazing, amazing. My next favorite, I thought when I first heard about this product, I thought it was like one of those makeup, they call it makeup packs or whatever. I really thought it was a bowl of bologna. So, but I ordered something off Sephora.com and got a sample of it, and I've been loving it ever since. And that's the Smashbox primer water. I love this stuff. I do spray it on before I do my foundation, and it just makes everything look really smooth. I do use a primer with it, so I like spray this on and go in with like whatever primer I'm going to use that day, and I just love it. It helps my makeup last literally all day, and I love the feeling of it. It is a nice refreshing smell and nice refreshing feeling. I really do love this stuff. I don't know why, I just really thought it was like a bowl of bologna, and I'm just like, boy was I wrong. A staple in my makeup routine from this day forward. I had to go get the bigger bottle. I think it's like $32. I don't remember, but I had to go pick this up because it's so good. Like, I love this Smashbox primer water. I'm not a really big fan of the Smashbox photo finish primer. I'm not a big fan of that, but this was a total hit for me. 10 out of 10. If you haven't tried it, I say at least get a sample, girl, because this stuff is so good. My next favorite, if you would have asked me when I did my first impressions video on this if it would be my favorites, I would be like, probably not. But I've been obsessed with the Maybelline Dream Velvet foundation. Like, I've been obsessed. This tube is so flat. Like, I love this foundation. I love the texture. It's like a nice moussey texture. I'm gonna show you guys, and I am in the darkest shade 95 coconut. This texture is literally like a mousse. Like, it feels so soft and bouncy, and I absolutely adore the coverage. Like, look at that coverage. I absolutely adore the coverage. When I did my first impressions, I used that stupid blender with it. I hate that blender. It's so useless. When I did my first impressions on this, that's what I used. But after that, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use my own thing. Like, I had to get ready for work. I'm just like, I want to give the foundation another shot. And I used my beauty blender with it, and I loved it. Like, I love this foundation. I'm going to constantly repurchase it. It's one of my new favorite foundations from the drugstore. And my favorite all-time foundation from the drugstore is Revlon Color Stay. Like, I have not found a drugstore foundation better. And if you ask me, I'm sorry, but nothing is better. And this is like getting up there with my Revlon Color Stay. It lasts all day long. I love the coverage is phenomenal. The pigmentation, phenomenal. The formula, phenomenal. I really do recommend you try this foundation. I would skip the blender, but this is amazing. While we're on the topic of foundation, I want to talk about two foundation brushes. One I don't have with me, but when I do, the one I don't have with me is because it's dirty. But this is the Morphe. They're both Morphe Elite brushes. This is the E54, and this is like the flat top kabuki foundation brush, and it's so nice. I love this for applying my foundation. The other brush, I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put the name of the other brush right here on the screen so you guys can see it. But they're both Morphe Elite brushes. Just that this is more of like a flat top kabuki, and the other brush, if you're familiar with the Morphe M439 round top foundation brush, it's like that but longer and more round at the top. But I refuse to use anything else to apply my foundation but this brush and the other one. Like, I won't use anything else, or maybe the occasional beauty blender. But I haven't even been using my beauty blender to apply my foundation because, as we all know, the beauty blender soaks up so much of your product, so you're constantly adding more and more. This brush and the other one just blends the product out so beautifully. I absolutely love them, and I won't use anything else to apply my foundation. I've been loving the Morphe Elite brushes as a whole. I have a lot of them. I have almost all of them actually. And I am gonna order. I want the entire Morphe Elite brush collection. Like, I absolutely love them. They're such a great quality. They're just amazing, soft, amazing brushes. But this one, the E54, and the other one that I'm gonna leave the name again right here, those brushes to apply foundation, amazing. The next favorite is a primer, and this is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. Is that what it's called? No, yeah. This is the Veil Mineral Primer. This is the $18 one, because the bigger one is like $52, and honey, I don't have time. And this lasts me a long time, so I don't really see the need to buy the $52 one, because you only need a little bit of this product, and it lasts quite a while, at least 3 months, 3 to 4 months out of this, and you just spend another $18. Like, I'm okay with that. So, this is the empty one. I do have a fresh one in my bedroom. I bought this a long time ago. There was a time on YouTube where everyone was just using just this primer. And so I went out and bought it, and I used it, and I loved it. But somehow I thought I lost it because I couldn't find it for a while. And then 2 weeks ago, I have like this organizer in the back compartment. I keep my mascaras. I'm looking for my mascara, and I pulled this out, and I was just like, it must have dropped down in there. And I've been using it again ever since. Now, you don't need a little bit of it. When you do apply it, this is like basically empty. When you do apply it, it will give you like this little bit of a white cast, which don't even worry about it, but that's what it looks like. And it's gonna give you like this little bit of a white bluish tone cast, but it keeps me matte. It keeps my foundation flawless. Everything, just my entire face, just flawless, and it lasts all day. This is an amazing primer. When people were raving about it, it was so worth the rave. I haven't heard much about it lately because primers, everyone's coming out with different type of primers. You have Becca, Too Faced, you know, everybody. But this is up there with like the top-notch primers. The Mineral Veil Primer by Hourglass is simply phenomenal, and I don't know why I stopped using it, but I did go pick up a fresh bottle the other day, so I'm back on it. I am back on this primer. The next two favorites are some eyeliners. The first one is the Morphe Gel Eyeliner in Slate. I absolutely love this liner. It's so dark, so smooth to work with. It lasts all day, doesn't fade or anything, and I have a bit of a problem with that, of my eyeliners fading, but this doesn't fade. It's so good. I think I paid $10 for it at Ricky's, but I absolutely love the Morphe eyeliner in Slate. And the other eyeliner is my NYX Collection Noir Liquid Black Liner, and it's just the one with the little slim tip. Another one, absolutely love it. It's super dark. I use this one alone. Right now I have on my Sephora liquid liner, but which I've been loving that one as well. But with this one, I can use it alone, or I use it to go over any other eyeliner that I feel isn't dark enough, like the Maybelline one. I've said in a few videos that I feel like that one just not dark enough. I use this right on top of that to give it that more darkness. The Morphe one is just pitch dark. Like, I don't need to do that at all with this one, but I love this NYX eyeliner. I think this one as well cost me like $10 at my local beauty supply store. So lately I've been really getting back into the drugstore, and I've been buying a lot of drugstore products. I haven't shopped drugstore products in a really long time before February. No particular reason why, I just really wasn't into it, but lately I've been really getting back into my local drugstores. So I have two drugstore products that I've been absolutely, they just floored me, like blew out the water. The first one is the Maybelline Master Conceal, honey, and this is in the deep, this is the medium, this is the shade 50 medium deep, which is really light. Like, that's the only thing I can honestly say I don't like, is that this is the darkest shade. That's medium deep, and even this is a lot for this foundation, and I'll show you why. You only need a little bit because this foundation is, look at that, this foundation, I mean not foundation, this concealer, I'm calling it a foundation. That's how full coverage it is. Like, this is a concealer. That's a concealer. It's so full coverage. Like, I bought it and I was so shocked. I was just like, oh my god. Like, Maybelline, yes, Maybelline. Like, it's so full coverage. Like, I have it on as my concealer today, but I do mix it. I mix it with the concealer that's not my exact skin tone, but it's a lot darker than this. So for example, today I used this and I put right on top to blend it in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Beautiful Bronze. Or I may even use my MAC concealer NC50, mix it with this just to, you know, I'll still get that brightness but won't be as light. Oh, I wiped it off. But I have never seen a concealer this full coverage, and this is from the drugstore. I really want to try the Makeup Forever concealer because I heard that that one is full coverage as well, but I think this is gonna give it a run for its money. So if you don't want to spend all that money on that Makeup Forever concealer, I don't own it, but I heard it was full coverage, and you really want a nice full coverage concealer that lasts all day long, Maybelline Master Conceal is exactly what you need. The next product I thought was gonna be so crappy, but I was so wrong, and this is the Covergirl True Naked Nudes eyeshadow palette, and they have like a gold one and a rose one. They're supposed to be like dupes for the Urban Decay Naked palettes. You guys, this palette is so good, like so pigmented. Look at that. I did a look with it on my for work, and I put it on my Instagram, and I absolutely loved it. These shadows blend so nicely. They're not too chalky at all. They blend really nicely. I don't think it's better than the Urban Decay ones, but I do say they're a really close dupe. As far as the formula goes, the Urban Decay formula is a lot better. This formula is really light. I think that's why they blend so well. This formula is really like not creamy. This really light, like a light powder. These eyeshadows remind me of like really light powders. The Urban Decay formula I feel is a lot better, but this one is good as well. I just don't think it's that comparable, but the colors are very comparable. But nonetheless, it's an amazing palette. The shades last all day. As I said, they're really blendable. Super duper pretty, and great job, Covergirl. Okay, we're almost finished. We have two more favorites left. The next one is the eyelashes that I have on right now, and this is the Vegas Night Eyeliner Lashes in Shining Star. I think these lashes were in my favorite video a few months ago, but I've been loving them again in February. So self-explanatory, great lashes. They're constantly sold out at Target. When I see them, I buy them in bulk. The last favorite is the highlight that I'm wearing today, and it is my Artist Couture by Angel Merino Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Gold Digger. And as I said, that is the highlight that I have on my skin today. If you know NARS Albatross, it's like that white powder, but this one has a lot more gold to it than that one. It never works out when I try to swatch it, but I do have it on today as my highlight, and I've been loving it. Every time I wear it, I get so many compliments. I do have a lot more of these, and I've been meaning to do a video on them, and I will do a video on them. Just let me know down below if you want to see that. But this is like my 5th or maybe even 6th one, but I absolutely love these highlighters. They do last all day. They are super pigmented. Even though they're really finely milled, like little finely milled highlighting powders, I really do love them. And this one has been rocking my socks in February. So that is everything, you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed my February favorites. Make sure you check these products out. It will be a list of all products shown will be listed down below, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you all in the next video.